philosophy and future of offside. In the history of football, every line drawn on the pitch has meant something. But no line, not even the goal line, has carried as much meaning, mystery, and moral weight as the offside line. It's more than just a rule. It's an idea, about fairness, discipline, and the rhythm of the game. This final chapter isn't about history or technology anymore. It's about philosophy, the soul of offside. Why it exists, what it represents, and where it's heading in the future of world football. The deeper meaning of offside. At its core, offside is about balance. It keeps the game fair by preventing attackers from gaining an unfair advantage. It ensures that every goal is earned, not stolen. Without the offside rule, football would become chaos. Strikers would simply wait near the goalpost, defenders would stop pushing up, and the beauty of teamwork would vanish. Offside teaches something profound. In football, as in life, timing is everything. Being one step ahead too soon, or too late, can change everything. It's a reminder that success is not just about speed or power, it's about patience, awareness, and intelligence. Offside is a symbol of discipline and teamwork. Football is not an individual's game. It's a symphony of 11 players moving as one. Offside ensures that harmony. Every defender must stay in sync with their line. Every attacker must read the rhythm perfectly. When it works, it's art. Defenders stepping forward in unison, catching the striker in a perfectly timed trap. When it fails, it's chaos, one player out of place, 1 second late, and the opposition scores. In that way, offside becomes a philosophy of discipline. It rewards understanding, not just instinct. It celebrates coordination over chaos. It demands trust that your teammate will move with you, trust that timing will hold. And maybe that's why football feels so human, because life is the same. We move, we wait, we time our moments, and we hope not to be offside in our own journey. The emotional weight of offside moments. Every football fan knows that feeling. A player breaks through, the crowd erupts, the ball hits the net. And then, the flag goes up. In that moment, dreams rise and collapse in a heartbeat. The stadium falls silent, and you can almost hear the collective sigh of millions. Yet, strangely, that's also what makes football so powerful. The uncertainty, the tension, the weight between joy and heartbreak. If football were predictable, it would be nothing more than a game of statistics. But because of rules like offside, it becomes a drama of emotions. The difference between glory and grief measured by inches, or by fate. Offside and the spirit of fair play. Offside represents football's eternal quest for fairness. It tells us that advantage should never come through opportunism alone, it must come through intelligence, effort, and teamwork. When an attacker stays behind the line, times their run perfectly, and beats the defense fair and square, that's justice. That's football's moral victory. But when someone stays ahead, waiting, hoping for an easy goal, that's against the spirit of the game. Offside exists to stop that, not to punish, but to protect what football stands for: fair competition and equal chance. In a world full of shortcuts, offside teaches patience. In a game of greed, it teaches discipline. And in a sport of pressure, it reminds us that true greatness comes from timing, not trickery. Between technology and trust. As we step into the era of AI referees, semi-automated systems, and digital decision-making, football faces a new dilemma. Will technology continue to serve the game, or start to control it? The latest systems can detect offside within seconds. Using 3D tracking, sensors in the ball, and dozens of cameras. They promise precision, and they deliver it. But precision has a price. The more we automate, the less room we leave for human judgment, emotion, and forgiveness. And football, at its heart, is human. No computer can understand the tension in a final, the fear in a defender's eyes, or the instinct of a striker who risks everything on a split-second run. Machines can measure positions, but they can't measure passion. The future of offside must therefore find a balance. Between data and drama, between perfection and passion, between technology and trust. Should football be perfect? It's tempting to think we want football without mistakes, without errors, without bad calls, without injustice. But imagine that world for a second. Every goal checked, every move measured, every second analyzed. Would that still be the football we fell in love with? Football is powerful because it's imperfect. Because it allows space for emotion, for argument, for humanity. The missed offside that becomes legendary, the controversial goal that sparks decades of debate, these are part of football's living memory. If perfection means losing passion, maybe imperfection is what keeps football alive. Offside is education. Imagine a world where every young player, boy or girl, learns not just how to avoid offside, but why the rule exists. Imagine if coaches used it to teach respect, timing, and teamwork. Imagine grassroots football where kids learn patience instead of shortcuts. Because offside isn't just about position, it's about character. It teaches players to move with purpose, to think before they act, and to trust their teammates. When we teach offside, we teach more than a rule. We teach life, that being early isn't always right, and that the right moment always matters more than the fast one. Women's football and the universal offside. As women's football continues to grow across the world, the philosophy of offside remains universal. The same line divides fairness from foul play, brilliance from mistake. And yet, in every country, at every level, it unites players with a shared understanding that discipline and teamwork matter. Whether it's a grassroots match in Karachi or a World Cup final in Sydney, the rule remains the same. That universality, that shared heartbeat, is what makes football not just a sport, but a global language. Voices from the game. Legends of football have all had their say about offside. Arsene Wenger once said, "Greater than, offside is about intelligence. The best players don't just run fast, they think fast." Pep Guardiola calls it a line between chaos and control. Diego Maradona once joked, "If I wasn't offside, I'd still be waiting for the ball." These aren't just witty words, they reveal something deeper. Every great player knows that understanding offside is part of mastering football itself. It's not an obstacle, it's a test. A test of awareness, timing, and courage. The offside line of life. Beyond the pitch, offside has a metaphorical meaning too. In life, we all face moments where we must time our moves. Go too early, and the world isn't ready for you. Wait too long, and the moment passes. Like football, life rewards those who read the rhythm, who move in harmony, who know when to take the step, and when to hold their line. So maybe, just maybe, the offside rule is more than a regulation. It's a reflection of life itself. It teaches patience, teamwork, and faith, that the right moment will come. The soul of football. As football evolves into the future, we must protect its soul. Technology may measure the game, but only humanity can feel it. Offside is not a restriction, it's a rhythm, a heartbeat that keeps the game honest and beautiful. Because without offside, football would lose its structure. Without timing, it would lose its poetry. Without fairness, it would lose its soul. So the next time the flag goes up, or the VAR line appears on your screen, take a deep breath. Behind that moment lies more than data, it holds a century of philosophy, passion, and pursuit of justice. If you've watched, listened, or read this far, you're not just a football fan. You're part of the heartbeat that keeps this game alive. Subscribe, like, and share this documentary. Not for numbers, but for football itself. Because the more people understand the beauty behind every rule, the stronger the game becomes. Let's keep football human. Let's keep its heart beating. Let's protect the passion, the chaos, and the control, together. Because this is not just a game. This is football. And this is Offside.